And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against Prescott. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Paul Skeens. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is having more than maybe one strike in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year, and I only expect him to build on it this season.
One out, bases empty. And that's downstairs and outside. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first.
That is good.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Here goes the runner. Pitch it for a strike. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Runner at second here, one gone. Steve sends it back in. Alex Burleson next up for the Cardinals. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Goes back, Wilkins. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Michael McGreevy. Chris, how about his
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Willier of Rain. Ripped on a line to center. Scott makes the play. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Line drive. Scott makes the grab. And second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Swinging left. 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. There's another 3 straight strikeouts. And now the right fielder, Lars Snip. No score here in the second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Making 4 strikeouts, just cruising along. Here's the second baseman.
Number 15.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 1-2. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the inning. Down the left field. Madison Carter.
The left field. Madison Carter.
Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn to second. Not stopping. He's going to 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Sal Stewart. Hard grounder into the outfield. Goes for a base. It's nothing. His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
This looks like extra bases. Coming home. One run is in. Passes third. He wants it all. Saves it home with 2-4 on the inside the hard homer. Now the DH, Galen Lott. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Digging in, Brooks Baldwin. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. One run across.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball.
Swing and the ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags for third. He scores in the second line. It's 5-0. We'll hear a break. That's hard hit in the line. Balls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1-2, the count.
Strike three, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. And up next for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. Down the line. And that drops foul. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. That clicks the zone. Going to count 1-2. Just
No, that missed. That's a ball.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. And we're back. Now here is JT Realmuto. And he deals. Both to right center, and this one's gonna go. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 6-0. Pitching with the Cardinals, Richard Fitz.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big. He was all over that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now it's for the first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. That was Anthony Rendon. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. That one catches the zone. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to give up. Got to come one at a time, and even shrink it down smaller. Pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
a little bit low. The Cardinals with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. 1 and 2 here. There's 11 strikeout in this one, really racking up. Ready to go. Bottom batter now. Galen Lyle. Drive ripped down into left center field, and a touchdown for a hit. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping on his way home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. Now here is number 41. That's smashed towards center. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner, he's
Now
going.
Blake Brooks Baldwin. Laser could be trouble. Coming home. He will score.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league.
Runner on the move. This one looks like trouble. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get beat.
Slam and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
That's in with the RBI.
And we got ourselves a pitcher change. Riley O'Brien.
Really need someone to stop the lead and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
And it's through for a hit. Real Muto in to score. Cut off for the second. Not in time. He's silly. A run comes in the play. So man aboard. Now the first baseman, Sal Stewart. That one is absolutely bumpy. And that's got extra bases written all over. 1 run is in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Passes third. He wants it all. Saves it home and 2 score on the inside the park homer. 1 out, bases empty. Anthony Rendon, the next to hit. Down to a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Here comes Rendon around third. 1 run across. He's not stopping. On his way home. Not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. So 1 out, nobody out. The batter will be the shortstop. There's a swing and a drive. And that's the big inspiration. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now as they still don't have it. Now around third, waving it home. He'll score easily. And here is Brooks Baldwin. Hustling for second. Not
plate. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control.
Ripped on a line. Makes the catch. Runner tagging and headed for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and the lead continues to grow. So 2 down now, and here is Wilyer Afraid. Now a screamer into the outfield. Scott makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Contreras now. That one in triple digits.
1 and 2's the count.
Now it doesn't strike out strong in this one. Lars Snip will hit next. Next offering is foul back. Foul ball still 1 and 2 count. Base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. And swing and miss.
1 and 2.
And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is JT Realmuto. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. This one could be trouble. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Here comes Realmuto around third. He will score. You want him at the bullpen? Ryan Fernandez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Makes the grab, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Sal Stewart. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Scott sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive. So now here's the DH, Galen Lyle. Swings and gets one deep to left center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run is in. Coming home. Saved at home is 2-score on the inside the park homer. So 2 down. There's the shortstop at the plate. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Scott makes the catch, and that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now, Nolan Arenado. That goes to the corner. And misses. And it's 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
2-2.
Well, he gets yet another strikeout. 16 so far. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pippino Scott. Rings through that one for strike 2. And another K. That's number 17. What a game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Ripped on a line to center. Scott hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So the batting order turns over, and now Denzel Clark. One down, base is empty. Liner caught it second. So digging in, Wilyer Abreu.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Mason Wynn. That one fouled off. Mason 18 strikeouts on the day. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. That's in for a strike. Got it! Next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that one out front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their...
Another one. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Addison Barker. Line drive, Adam in center field. Stepping in, Sal Stewart. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safe at third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the day.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. A sliding stop at short. One scores, but a terrific play to get the out. New pitcher now, Aaron Bummer. He's into the game with the bases empty. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Wow, just unbelievable what he's doing here. 4 hits and all 4 have been for extra bases. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
1-2 the count.
And there it is. It's 11 consecutive strikeouts. History on display. What a moment. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to
1-2
what you
count.
think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider. Just terrific by the game.
Swings and misses. He can't be touched. 12 straight strikeouts. Outside low. And it's 2-1. Late with the swing there.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strike 3. Paul Stevens with the strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Up the middle. Win. Barely got it for the out. Close play. Denzel Clark getting ready to hit.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
I love seeing a nice trip into the gap. It's just a great baseball play. You've got to get out of the box. You've got to cut the bases. And sometimes you've got to pick up your foot.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the night. Always feel good.
That's a base hit. Out to a board. And it throws off line. Safe at third. Anderson Clark digs in now. Base hit. One run already. The throw in. Safe with the pitch, and the run scores all the way from second. And they extend their lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Good luck.
Next to hit, Sal Stewart.
Kyle Williams.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. He won it cleanly. Round second, ticket for third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. It kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box.
Out there to center. Scott right there to make the grab. Runner tagging for third. Well, he is offline and he's in to score. And the lead continues to grow. And now here is Galen Lyle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the shortstop. Runner on the goal. Back up to, oh, that got him. Trying to wiggle out of a run down there. And they tapped him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. He was late.
He's been so sharp today.
1-2.
Even over 100 pitches thrown. This skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to
He's out.
first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And now the catcher comes up to him. Pedro Pajes. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. Now only 1 out remaining. And here is the St. Louis leadoff man. Hit the Scott. Big swing and a miss. The Cardinals down to the final strike.